So how do you divide mixed numbers? Well, if you have been working through the prerequisite skills, you should already know how to convert mixed numbers to improper fractions, how to convert whole numbers to improper fractions. And if you do, then dividing mixed numbers is no different than dividing fractions. So let's take a look. We have 3 and 3/4 divided by 5 over 7. The key to this is to ensure that all of your problems are either fractions or improper fractions. So I see here that I have a mixed number that needs to become an improper fraction. So to do that, I'm going to multiply the whole number by the denominator, and then I'm going to add the numerator. So that's going to be 3 times 4, which is 12, and then 12 plus 3 will give me 15. And then I'm going to take that 15 and place it back over the denominator. So my final answer is 15 over 4. I'm still going to keep my division symbol. And then I'm going to bring down 5 over 7. I don't have to do anything with 5 over 7 because it's already a fraction. So now that I've done that, that's the only difference between any of the other assignments. So now all you have to do is keep change and flip like you always do. And I keep 15 over 4. I change division to multiplication. And I flip 5 over 7 to make it 7 over 5. Now I'm going to complete my multiplication from left to right. I'm going to multiply all my numerators. And 15 times 7 will be 70 plus 35, which is 105, over 4 times 5, which is 20. And so I'm always going to write it in lowest terms, which means that I need to divide both of these by a common factor, which in this case, it looks like it would only be a 5. So if I divide both of these by 5, 105 divided by 5 would be 21. And 20 divided by 5 is going to be 4. So this should be 21 over 4 as my final answer. Again, 5 over 8 divided by 1 1/3. This is already, 5 over 8 is already a fraction, so I don't have to do anything with that. 1 1/3 is a mixed number, so I need to convert it to an improper fraction. So I'm going to rewrite 5 over 8 and divide it by, again, 1 times 3 will give me 3. And 3 plus 1 will give me 4. So this should be 4 over my original denominator, which is 3. So this is 4 over 3. Now I'm going to keep change and flip because now it's just division of fractions like we're used to. And this is 5 over 8 times 3 over 4. And that gives me 15. 5 times 3 is 15 over 8 times 4, which is 32. So that's 15 over 32. These can't be simplified because there is no factor of 15 that also goes into 32. So my final answer is 15 over 32. So let's do one more because this is exactly what I was trying to get to here. So if I have, what about a whole number divided by a mixed number? It's no different. So if I have 8 divided by 1 4/5. The process is no different. I need to convert, or I need to ensure that all of my terms are either are either proper fractions or improper fractions. So I have a whole number here. That means I need to make it an improper fraction. How do I make a whole number an improper fraction? I just put the numerator over 1. I'm going to divide by the result of changing the mixed number to an improper fraction. So 1 times 5 gives me 5. Add 4. and that gives me 9. And I'm going to place that answer over the original denominator, which is 5. So that's 9 over 5. And so now I'm going to, since they're fractions, keep, change, and flip. So I keep 8 over 1. I'm going to change division to multiplication, and I flip 9 over 5, and I get 5 over 9. I'm going to multiply across. 8 times 5 is 40, and 1 times 9 is 9, so the answer is 40 over 9. So my final result, because 40 over 9 cannot be simplified any further, my answer will be 40 over 9. We'll do this last one here, since it's just reverse. So 5 2/3 divided by 4. It's the same exact process as the last one. All of my numbers need to either be mixed numbers or improper fractions or proper fractions. So I need to convert this mixed number to an improper fraction. So 5 times 3 gives me 15. And 15 plus 2 gives me 17. I place it back over my original denominator, which was a 3. So this becomes 17 over 3 divided by, since this is a whole number, I need to just put it over 1. And then I keep, change, and flip. And 17 over 3 is being multiplied by 1 over 4. Multiply across. 17 times 1 is 17 over 3 times 4, which is 12. So my final answer is 17 over 12. So we'll stop there, because at this point we've done all the different types of examples that you may come across. So I hope this helps. Again, at the end of the day, this is no different than any of the other assignments. It's just that you have to do the primary step of converting any mixed numbers or whole numbers to improper fractions. Hope this helped. Let's get it done.